Hey guys, welcome back. In this video we're going to discuss all about how to create a responsive website using React.js and also Tailwind CSS. So let's look at the website. Very simple and cool website. Look at that. So very simple. Let's check it now in the responsiveness. So I'm going to select the 1440 pixel. This is the desktop screen size and this is the, by the way, tablet size. So yeah, so we're going to work on it to complete the project using React.js, and look at that. So I use simple React and also Tailwind CSS to design the application from scratch. So I'm going to close it and also close this one project as well. And outside of this one, I'm going to open it in the VS Code editor, because I will create a, by the way, this is my previous project, so I'm going to close that. So I'm in outside of this one folder, so I need to create a project. So I'm going to write np execute np create read. Let us hit enter, and you need to enter the project name. So I'm gonna add a fellow copy, same package name, select the framework React, JavaScript, and we need to enter inside the project. So I'm gonna close this one and open it, VS Code editor. Just write the simple command to install the node package managers. Yes, npm install. Also we need to set up the Tailwind CSS. So yeah, I'm gonna open the Chrome, write the simple Tailwind CSS, open that and get started. Select the framework CDN guide. I'm gonna select the wait, and once the installation will be complete, then I will use the Tailwind CSS and configure that inside my project. Then I am able to use the Tailwind CSS. Once you install the node package manager, then I'm able to execute the React inside the project. So let's use npm run dev to check out the project is running or not. So yeah, this is the default page, so I'm going to close it. No, I'm going to leave it, and we need to move on the Tailwind CSS project. Then step number 1, you need to copy this one command, and you need to open the next terminal and paste on there. You need to wait a couple of seconds. It depends on your internet speed. Once the Tailwind will be installed, then we need to configure it, and we will use that on our project. So just a minute, you need to wait. Once you install the Tailwind CSS, then you are able to see Tailwind config.js file has been appeared inside your project. So let's move on inside the browser. The next thing, you need to get this one content and open the tailwind.config file. So let's open it, and where it is here, and replace that code like this one. So the next thing, I'm going to close the power of the terminal. The final step, you need to get this one CSS, and you need to move on the, I'm going to select the index.css and I'm going to paste it, and also I'm going to remove the app.css file inside the project. I don't need that because I'm going to use the index.css file. Right, so let's move on the app.jsx, and I'm gonna refactor my code to display the default page. Let's move on there. Yeah, the next thing, I'm gonna add it Google fonts. So I'm gonna get the Google fonts like pop in. I'm gonna get the fonts, just click on get, and I'm gonna use import, copy, and I need to import it inside my CSS file on the top, And also I'm going to just select this time body, and I'm going to use font family. Family is Poppins and sans. Let's use Poppins right now. The next thing I need to configure this one Tailwind CSS file, because I will use the variables. So I need to get the few things inside my previous project. So inside that I need to get the content file, and I'm gonna paste inside there. And also I need to get the data file, so that is appear inside the source folder, right? So I need to move on my copy source, and I'm gonna paste the data file, right? So let's get the variables from there. So I'm gonna copy that and I'm gonna paste on there. I'm able to use those variables inside my project. So let's try it. I'm gonna close the Tailwind config file and also content.md file. So let's check it now, the Tailwind is working or not. So I'm gonna get this one called copy, and I'm gonna paste on there. Just checking purpose. Yeah, I'm able to see the fonts has changed, and yeah, bold, but I can't see the underline right now. Okay, just a minute, I'm gonna check it. 2x font I use. I don't know why it doesn't work. So yeah, just a minute, I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna use pg blank, so when I will know index.css. Okay, paste it in top, not now. Okay, let me check the config file. Okay, get that, and I'm gonna paste inside there. So not now. Now guys, I have restarted my server, then I'm able to see everything is working fine on there, as you can see. So I'm able to see the text has been changed. Let's add the text is to Excel, and text should be white, and it should be display the perfect result on there right now, as you can see, right? So BG black as well, and yeah, it's working right now guys, as you can see. So let's get started to work on the first one project, first one section, like showcase. So I'm going to create a component. First of all, I'm going to remove that. I'm going to assign the few classes inside there. The first one is I'm going to assign the container mx auto, and also I'm going to add the padding left and right for. Inside there, I'm going to use the header component that will I created. So I'm going to create a component. Inside the component, I will create a file header.jsx, write the basic structure RFC, and remove it, add it, and there we go. The content has been appeared in the center, and our CSS has been applied on there. So I'm gonna use the header section to design that. So let's do that. So in the header, step number 1, I'm gonna add the header tag. In the header, I will display the logo and also menus. So I'm gonna create a 2 section. First one is the logo. Inside that, I'm gonna add the image. The image is coming from my asset folder, so I just use the logo on there, and then I'm gonna get the logo from my import logo from assets images. I think I need to get the images as well, guys. This is my mistake, so I need to move on there and src assets, and I need to get the images, and I need to use the images inside my asset folder right now. So assets, images, inside that have a logo like this one. So the logo has been appeared inside there, but you can't see right now because the logo have a white color. So the next thing, I need to add the links, but before adding the links I need to move on the CSS and add the body, because I removed that font family should be Poppins, and also I'm going to add the background color should be background color. I'm gonna get the color from there and like this one. So I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna paste it, and it should be display the logo as well right now, as you can see. Yeah, so I'm gonna remove it and we're gonna work on the header section as well. So let's work on it. UL ally tag anchor link, and I'm gonna use the dummy links. First one is future, so I'm gonna get it second time, third time. In the second link I need to add the team, and the third one I'm gonna add the sign in. And there I need to add few things, means classes to manage our content. So first I'm gonna save that, and as you can see the content has been appear. So let's style that. So first of all I'm gonna assign the class flags, means and display flags. The next thing I'm gonna use flags call, means the flags will be column wise when hit the medium screen size. First of all I'm gonna show you, save it, and look at that, and these are column wise, but when I will I'm gonna use md flex row, and it should be displayed in the row wise, as you can see. Then I need to add few things like item should be center, justify between, and also I'm gonna add margin left and right, not left and right, top and bottom. I'm gonna add the not now, but I'm gonna use margin top and bottom 12. So as you can see the content has been appeared in the center of the page. In the left side I have logo, right side I have content, means the links. But when you will hit the small screen size, you need to manage that. So you need to use flags call like that, so it should be displayed in the column wise. So that's the reason that I use the flags call. Right, so let's move on the next second class flags. I'm gonna add the space of each link, so I'm gonna use space x, means left and right 8, and also I'm gonna use font size will be medium. So I'm gonna save the file and look at that, guys. Also I'm gonna add the text should be white. Look at that, guys. Great. Let's add a few things inside there. When I hover the mouse in the links, then I will use few things. So let me add the class text. By the way, I'm gonna use text sync is best 50. When I hover the mouse, I'm gonna use sync 1 200, and also I'm gonna use transition duration 100. And when I save the file, look at that. Why I'm able to see the background has been okay. I don't need to just use sync text sync. It's a simple changes on there. Alright, so this is our simple header menus. The next one is showcase. in the showcase we need to add the image, and yeah, so we're gonna work on it. So I'm gonna create a showcase component. So it should be displaying the header showcase, and the content has been appeared in the center of the page. Right, so let's move on the showcase. In the showcase we need to use, first of all I'm going to add the fragment, but I don't need to use that, I think. Right, so I'm going to send the class text should be center, that will appear inside there. px means padding left and right, will be 6, and in the medium skin size PD 5 means padding top and bottom 5, and I'm gonna add the padding bottom 32, and also I'm gonna use that index 20. Inside that I'm gonna add the image. The image is coming from my asset folder, so let's add it. Showcase image from assets images, and I'm going to use illustration intro. So just get that and edit, save it, and the image has been appear. But I need to display that image in the center of the page, so I need to use class mx to display the image in the center of the page. Look at that, great. Let's move on. So next one I'm going to create a simple div, and inside that I need to add h1. So I need to get the content from there, so I need to move on top. So I need to get this one content, and I'm going to paste on there. The next one I need to use paragraph, and I need to get that, and I'm going to paste it. I need to add few things inside the headings. The first one is max width of the heading is 2XL, and MXR2 means display the content in the center. Margin bottom I'm going to add 10. Text 3XL, font should be bold, and leading normal means the size of the fonts will be normal. Margin top 14. MD text means in the smallest skin size the fonts should be 3XL. When outside of the smallest skin size, the font size should be 4XL, and text should be white. So I'm going to save the file, and look at that, guys. Let's use a few things inside the app. Max width I'm gonna add small, and MX auto same thing to display the content center. Margin bottom 10. Text SM means small skin size. In the medium skin size I'm gonna use max with XL, and also I'm gonna use medium text LG, and text should be white. I'm gonna save the file, and look at that, guys. This is a very simple showcase our section. Right, good. Yeah, last thing I need to add the button, right? So outside of that I'm gonna use get started. I need to add classes, padding all side 3, rounded full, and width 52, BG essence sync cyan. Okay, when I hover the mouse I need to use BG accent clear, and hover the mouse I need to use text should be white. Transition I just use transition duration should be 200, easy end. So I'm gonna save the file. Look at that, guys. Right, so this is our showcase section. So let's move on the next section. The next one is features. So I will use this one. I need to create a component like feature.jsx, and we need to import that feature, and the content should be appear in the center of the page. Feature, great. In the feature, we need to add the technical things that are very helpful for you. I have a file data. In the data, I have a user. In the user array, have a many things like headings, image, content, and also have another content like profile user. Inside there have a few things like profile image, content, author, and position. So I'm gonna get these content and display it inside my project. So let's see how you can do that. Step number one, I'm gonna import that feature. I'm gonna write the name feature from assets, and I need to get from feature, not now guys, I think. Okay, the problem is I have import users from data.js. Right, so in the return, just a minute, I need to just call console.log to check out what you will get in the console. So let me open the console. I'm getting the object profile users and also users. So inside there I need to get the one thing like image, heading, and like this one. No, I need to get the details like users, headings, content, and image. So let's do the how we can get that. So I will create a component, another component, but before creating another component I will use the class padding left and right as 6, padding bottom 32. Inside that I will create another div and assign the class flex call justify between padding bottom 12, and when the screen hit and the small size screen size have a padding 12, but when it will hit outside of the small screen size or medium screen size, I'm gonna decrease the padding bottom will be 5. Text should be center, and I'm gonna use medium screen size flex. So same thing that you have used on the earlier when you use the header section. So inside this one section I'm gonna create a component that will help us to display the content. So let's create a component with the name of feature item.jsx rfc. So I need to import that feature item. I'm gonna save the file and I'm gonna remove that. And right now I'm able to see the feature item has been appeared inside there. So we need to move on the feature item. In the feature item we need to design the card, right? Just a minute. So in there I need to add the ID. You can assign any name as you want. I'm gonna use just a randomly section, and I'm gonna assign a class padding top 12. Inside that I'm gonna use flex call and flex item should be center and space y means top and bottom too. So inside that I'm gonna use flex item center and justify center, and height should be 924 and margin bottom 6. And we need to get the image, so I'm gonna add the image, and the next thing I need to get, first one is I need to get the image. Import, not now. I'm gonna passing the props, then I will get the image from my data folder. So right now I'm gonna passing the props image, and the next one is heading, third one is content. So in the image I need to pass the image. Outside of this one I'm gonna use the h1, means heading. So inside that I need to pass the heading component, I mean props. But also we need to add the classes like max width should be 2xl, and mx auto, margin bottom 10, text should be 3xl, our font should be bold, and leading normal, margin top 14, md, text should be 2xl, and text should be white. And after this one, headings, I need to add the paragraph tag, and I'm gonna pass it as a content, right? So this is my reusable component. I will pass the image, headings, and content many times, then I will get the different type of content inside my web page, right? So yeah, I think I need to add the classes on there as well. Max with sm, max auto, mb 12, text should be sm in small, and medium screen size I need to use max width xl, and the medium screen text should be lg, and text should be white. So let's use the props inside there, then you will get the result inside my web page. So I'm gonna pass the first one prop as image, so I need to get the image from this one users, this one. So how you can get that? So let me just a minute. Let me show you how you can get the image. So in the console here, where is my object? Here is the users. In the users have index 0, and the index 0 have a image content. So I need to get this one. So I need to use props as an image, then I need to use users like this one. Inside that have a user, like user. In the index number 0 have an image, just like this. Save it, and look at that, the image has been appeared, guys, inside the page, right? Same thing you need to do to add the prop as a heading. You need to use users. That user in the index number 0 have a heading, and also you need to use content as a prop. Just a minute, outside of this one you need to add it. Content, and the content you need to use user dot user, and in there I need to use dot content. So I'm gonna save the file, and look at that, guys, the image, heading, content is appear inside the page. When I duplicate it, then I will get another component as well. As you can see, guys, this is all settings is coming from this one, feature item component. So in the next one I need to change the just index number. First one is just a minute, I need to check that, and this will be 1 1 1. So I'm gonna save the file, and yeah, and the next one I need to get the complete row, because in the single row I need to display 2 cards. In the next row I need to just display another 2 cards. So I just change the index numbers 2, and I will use the map method on later to get the data from the data folder as well, but this time I'm going to use simple method. As you can see, guys, the 4 components or 4 cards have been appeared inside the web page by using simple reusable components, right? So that's it for this one section. So in the next section we're gonna work on, I'm gonna remove this one and remove this one as well. We're gonna work on the another section like what is the next one is step product and JSX. So yeah, I'm gonna check that. Yeah, great. And when you will hit the symbolic screen size, it should be responsiveness, as you can see, guys. You can change the size, you can change the font size, you can do that, but I will manage it in later. This time I just assign the designing and reusability of the components. Alright, so let's move on. And the step product, so write RFC in the step product. Step product, I need to import that step product. So in the step product I need to get the content and also image, so let's work on that. First of all, assign the class flex call and the flex row and justify between, because I'm gonna display the content right and left side, and item should be center, gap should be at, and the margin top and bottom 28, text should be center, and the text should be style. So this is my simple classes. Inside there I'm gonna add the image coming from my asset folder. So just a minute, I'm gonna get the image from assets, images, and illustration step product. And yeah, I'm gonna remove that. Okay, so the next one is I'm gonna add the max width will be XL and text should be white. This is another div. Inside there I'm gonna add another section as well, like H2. I need to get the content of this one. Where is this? Like this one. I need to get that. I'm gonna paste on there. The next one I need to add the content like paragraph, so I need to get that, paste out, and one more time I need to add it, another content like this one, get it, and I'm gonna paste on. We need to add classes. In the headings I'm gonna add text 4XL, and MD text should be 3XL, right? And I'm gonna add margin top and bottom 6, font should be bold. Inside there I need to use padding bottom 6, leading 7. Leading 7. What happened? Leading 7. And same thing, I'm gonna add it. Class leading 7. Just save that and look at that, guys. This image and this is content. Right. So let's move on the card section. So I'm gonna use for getting the result from the another file like data.js file. So let's create a card.jsx RFC. Just a minute, guys. So I'm gonna get the data from there, like here, 3 objects, like first one, second one, and third one. I'm gonna use map method to get the data from there. So in a minute, I'm gonna show you how you can get that. So in the cards, the first one is I'm gonna create another component as well, card details. JSX. I'm gonna use RFC, and I'm gonna passing the component inside there is card details. So inside the card details, I need to assign the class flex call flex, and the minimum scheme size flex row, margin left and right auto, gap should be 12, and margin top and bottom 20. Yeah, so let's look at that. There it is. I can't see the control right now, guys. Okay, card details, but I need to see. I would like to check out this one page. I don't know why I can't see this one content on there. So first of all, I'm gonna send a class in there is bg.w2, that is coming from my config file, tailwind.config file. That is my classes. I mean configuration of the colors. I'm gonna use shadow LG, padding all sided, rounded XL, text should be white. So I need to add the paragraph, and I need to add class padding add. I'm gonna use same thing and passing the props. The first one is content, image, name and position. So first one is the content, I'm gonna display on there. The next one I'm gonna display the image. So let's add the classes flex item sender and space x4. Inside that I need to add the image. The image is coming from props. The next one I need to add the just a dummy purpose, because I need to add the image name and position. Alright, so I already called that. Inside that I need to pass the props. The first one is content, image, name, position, right? So let's check it now. I can't see anything else right now. Great, but I will use map method to get the data from there and display inside my wedge. So let's see how we can do this. First of all, I'm going to create a const. This is an easy way you can use that. Profiles, and you need to get the file import user from data.js. I don't need to use JS right now. User dot, this time I'm gonna get the profile user, because I need to get the profile result inside there. And yeah, so use the JavaScript mode and call the profile variable like this one. Inside there have a complete object. Then I'm going to use map method dot map and pass the parameters users and index number. I need to return just like a component, set that, and you'll get the component result. I can see, yeah, I know, because I need to pass the props, right? So the first one is I'm going to assign the key is index. This is the index number right now. And yeah, I'm going to assign the content. The content should be user.content, and the next one is image. The image is user.image, profile image, yeah. And the next one is name. Name should be user.author. And last thing I'm gonna add it position. The position is be user.position. So I'm gonna save the file, and okay, I can't see the card right now. Just a minute, I'm gonna check that what happened. This is a card. Okay, I need to call the card inside there as well. So, okay. then it should be displayed card. So, and look at that, guys, 3 cards, 3 content, 3 images. But also I need to add few things inside there. So I'm gonna rounded full, yeah, and this state, but I need to flex item center. Why it doesn't appear in the center? Name. Okay, here's the problem. Item center. Yeah, great. So 3 different images and 3 different positions or names, whatever you want to set that. Okay guys, so this is also perfect. So let's move on the next one section. So let's check it now, the responsiveness. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, it's also perfect, but also I need to make a space between our logo and top position. And yeah, it's also perfect. Here's a card, also perfect. Yeah, great guys. You don't need to use media query to manage it. I know this is a very special classes that Tailwind CSS provide us to save the bunch of time to build the application. So yeah guys, so we're gonna work on the last section is the footer. So in the footer I need to use few things. Yeah, so let's move on the footer. I'm gonna create a component footer.jsx rfce, and I'm gonna call the footer. Just a minute, this is a very important thing. So in the footer I'm gonna cut this one. Yeah, I'm gonna create a, just a minute, it's very important. I will create a div and I'm gonna grab all of the content and paste inside them, because I will assign the bg image inside this one section. So I will use bg, this is array, single quotation dot assets images. In the images have a bg curve desktop dot svg. So I'm gonna save the file, and I think the image should be displayed not. Let's check it now. Assets images bg desktop.svg. Okay, I need to use that in the parentheses. So I think it should be display. Not now. Assets images plus bg hyphen. Okay, here's one mistake URL, and yeah, the image has been appeared as a background, but we need to fix it by using classes bg no repeat, and bg should be cover and bg should be center. So this bg is apply all of our pages, all of our content. So that's perfect. So let's move on. So outside of this one container, inside of our main div, I'm gonna pass the footer component. The reason for using footer outside of there, because I will assign the whole background. So I'm gonna use the CSS inside the footer. So in the footer I will use fragment, and I will display the top section and bottom section. In the top section I need to use container mx auto, and also max width should be for Excel, and bg dark blue 3, and rounded rg margin top and bottom, 32. Yeah, so this is my first one div, and we need to create another div but later on, and I'm going to use the padding all side 8. Inside there I need to use the content that is up here inside the footer section. So let me get access like this one, and I'm gonna paste on there as a h2 tag, and also I need to get this one content as a paragraph, and I'm gonna save the file, and let me check it. This one section outside of this paragraph I'm gonna use form tag because I need to add the input field as well. So input type text, and I'm gonna use placeholder, should be email@example.com, and also I need to add the button as well. So the button get started for free. So yeah, perfect. So let's check it now. Yeah, as you can see. So let's add the classes to manage that. So in h2 I'm gonna use text should be center, text should be 3xl, and text should be white, and margin top and bottom 4. Let's add the class. Text should be zinc 50, margin top and bottom 4, text should be center. Let me save the file and look at that, guys. Yeah, let's work on this one section, and I'm gonna use flex call md flex row, that should be full dep. I'm gonna add the 4, justify center, padding top and bottom 6. I'm gonna save the file and look at it, guys. Let's move on. In the info field I'm gonna add the class border should be 0, outline also none, yeah, and around it heading top and bottom 3, heading left and right 3, that should be full, and in the medium screen size I'm gonna use with 2.4. Let me save the file. Look at that, guys. Let's add the classes in the button, padding 3, and around it full width should be 52, bg accent John. When I hover the mouse I'm going to use SMW send W50. Okay, I'm going to use that. And hover the mouse, text should be white, transition, and duration should be 200, and then like this one. So, and look at that, guys. And also I'm gonna change the text in the text should be zinc 50 is for list. Not now. What is the colors that I used in the top button? Just a minute, I'm gonna check the showcase. Okay, I'm gonna get these classes. Full text white transition. Let me check the top. Yeah, it's perfect. I don't need to change the color as well. Yeah, perfect. Just change our text white. Why I'm unable to see the text has been changed in the. Okay, let me remove it. Okay, I'm gonna send the text black. Why the text is appears with G? Okay, let's reassign the classes and okay. I don't know why I can't see the text changes. Then this is a get started. Okay. Oh no, guys, I undo that. It is all about the top of my this one section. So yeah, I need to work on that, and yeah, I need to remove this one text as well from there. So yeah, it's perfect. The last one and final one is the footer, the final footer, right? So that's the reason that I used fragment outside of this one div. I'll create a footer div, footer tag. So I need to send a class in the bg dark blue 2, and width should be 4, and height should be 96, and medium skin size height should be 4. So I need to add the container, and also I need to add a few things like MX auto means left and right margin auto to display the content in the center of the page. In the medium skin size, I'm going to use padding all side 10. In the normal skin size, have a 6. So let's add the logo image logo. I'm going to get the logo from here. I think, yeah, where is it? Here. So just get that to save the time, and I'm going to import that logo. Yeah. The next one, I need to get the outside of this one there. I need to add a class flex. Just a minute, flex, and also another class as well. Flex call, MD flex row, and justify between. Item should be center, MD margin top 5. And yeah, text should be white and gap should be 4. So inside that have a paragraph tag, and I need to get the content like where is content like there. So the photo content, so I'm gonna get this one content, and I'm gonna paste on there. And also I need to add the classes as well. Class max width should be full, and medium skin size I'm gonna use max width should be medium. Yeah, and this is my first one there, our first one section that is appeared in the top. Let me save the file and let's check it now. As you can see, so this is my content. So I need to add container. Okay, I need to add all of the things inside the container, guys. Perfect. And yeah, this is my first one there. Paragraph. Outside of this one, I need to create another div, and I'm gonna assign the margin top 5 and the medium skin size margin top 0. So inside that, I'm gonna add the paragraph and the number, like this one, and I'm gonna paste on there. The next div, I'm gonna just a minute. This is the margin top 5. Inside this one, I'm gonna create another div, guys. Flex. Items center space X should be 2, margin bottom should be 3. So yeah, I'm gonna paste this one on there. This is my first one div inside the margin top section. So I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna use the email like this one. and I'm gonna paste the email on there. Right, so this is my second one there. Right, so this is my first one section. Here our content. This is my next one section, but also we need to add 2 more sections by using this one properties to display the content in the row wise. So let's add that. So this is a div. Outside of this one there, I'm gonna add the UL tag and li tag. I'm gonna use about, just to use li tag. You can use the links as well, but I'm gonna use the simple text as well, blog. And I'm gonna add that the class should be flex, gap should be 6, margin top should be 5, nd margin top 0. And same thing you need to do, copy and paste. Just change the content, terms, and that will be privacy, and that's it. So our site is ready now, guys, as you can see, but also we need to add the space. Okay, so that's my mistake, so I'm gonna add the get and also get. That's it, guys. This is a complete responsive website, but we need to fix few things in the small screen size. So in the small screen size, I need to make a space between logo and our menu. So let's move on our showcase. Not showcase. First I'm going to select the header, guys. So in the header, flex call, okay, and this is my logo, this is my, so I'm going to add the gap for 4, so it should be display the gap, yeah. And in the small screen size, the text have a too large, and also I need to, just a minute, I open one by one content, then we're gonna fix few things that is possible to manage that. So in the showcase, I think that's perfect, and let's change the size of the cards, like in future, in the heading. So this one heading is the 2XL, and a medium screen size 2XL, but in the mix 3XL, 2XL. I'm gonna save that, and 3XL. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay, but I'm gonna remove that. By default, I'd use the default headings. Yeah, it's perfect, guys, as you can see. When you will hit that, you should be able to see the text should be large. Great. So let's move on this next one section like there. So that is our step product. So in the step product, okay, has mistake. Now I need to add the gap to display the gap between our image and content, and I think other things is perfect. Okay, in the small screen size, I need to add the width should be full on the button, so width should be full. Okay, where's the button? Yes. Padding and full, so it should be not. Let's get it started for free. skin size, I need to decrease the width 1/2. So let's fix it in the larger skin size, then it should be displayed perfect on the smaller skin size as well. So just a minute, I'm gonna check the okay, I'm gonna use max and it should be displayed perfect. Yeah, so let me open the small skin size and hit the okay, but also I need to hit max with full MD max with MD. I don't know why it doesn't work on there. Max with full MD max with MD. Just a minute, guys. Okay, let's try it one more time and other things. So it should be full, and in the small skin size I'm gonna use it should be 2 and 4. So that's not perfect. So let's see. Okay, I think I need to use 5, so I'm gonna just decrease the 6, 2/6, and the small skin size. Yeah, perfect, guys. So in the smaller skin size, this is a perfect position, and yeah. So last thing is footer. So let's move on to footer. In the footer, everything is great on there, but have a space. I need to make a space between our logo and our content. So this one logo. So and I add the class bottom 5. Let's try it. Great, guys, everything is perfect, but you want to display these content in the left side, you can do that, but I'm gonna leave that there as a default. So everything is perfect, as you can see, guys. So perfect, and yeah, great, guys. So this is all about how you can create a responsive website using React.js and Tailwind CSS. I hope you are understood as well all about it. So thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.